What up, Gemini? Welcome to my channel. This is Lucid Prophecy Tarot, and I'm glad to debut to you guys your North Node reading. So if you have Gemini North Node, then this reading is for you. So definitely look into your birth chart to figure out where Gemini, where your North Node is or what sign it's in. But this reading specifically is for Gemini North Node. So you may resonate with this reading if you don't have Gemini North Node, but this is specifically intended for Gemini North Node. So, yeah, let me just jump straight into it. So, what exactly is the North Node? So, simply put, the North Node is an orbital, right, around the moon. And it has two parts to it, two energies. You have the northern ecliptic hemisphere, and you have the southern ecliptic hemisphere. In the northern ecliptic hemisphere, that's your North Node. In your southern ecliptic hemisphere, that's your South Node, okay? Your South Node is, in simple terms, what you've mastered in past lives, what you're or what you were known for, your legacy in past lives, your soul's path in past lives. So, for example, you have in Gemini North Node, your South Node will be in Sagittarius. That means that in past lives, you were an explorer. You were very much a philosopher in past lives. You were traveling to foreign lands. You were masters of the higher mind and thought. Possibly were very powerful when it comes to religion. I see that you but you definitely were scholars and elevated thinkers when it comes to society and past lives. That was your focus, right? You also were not really in one place. You get what I'm saying? Sagittarius energy is all about expansion. It's about learning about new things and going to new places and embracing that, right? And so during this lifetime, it's kind of like the opposite of that, because you're born into this lifetime already carrying those characteristics. So in this lifetime, you're meant to embrace the role of not only a philosopher, right, with some of them great thinkers, but you're meant more so in this lifetime, depending on where your North Node is placed, to be a speaker of some sort. And when it comes to expansion, this is about starting in a smaller area or being okay with being in one place and establishing a group or establishing sharing thought with other like-minded individuals within your group or within local areas that people share similar activities as you. And you partner up with these individuals and you guys grow and communicate through dialogue. Some of the things that we have to be aware of, though, is, of course, our South Node is our comfort zone. So with our South Node, we have certain habits that we get comfortable in and used to. So for a Gemini North Node, your South Node is in Sagittarius, right? This is saying the things to avoid. Let's get to what to avoid, and then we're going to get to what to do to take best advantage of this North Node, okay? So avoid ungrounded wanderlust. So basically, just going for anything at any time, not really setting roots and really building in a certain community. You get what I'm saying? Fixating on the future. So this is always being focused on what could be instead of looking at the rational facts of things. Gemini rules the logical mind. It also rules the birth of thought, right? So it is a new thought. It is sharing things from a mental standpoint. Sagittarius South Node is philosophy. So it's all about how things could work, or more so the philosophical aspects of thought. You get what I'm saying? It's not really logical. It's not a lot of practicality when it comes to what the Sagittarius North Node focuses on. South Node focuses on. So the key is to be able to reverse that when it comes to this North Node. But let's keep it pushing, okay? So righteous zealotry. So Sagittarius, or the ninth house, rules the ninth house, which rules religion, right? And sometimes in past lives, we could have been very powerful religious figures or very devout religious figures. And we carry that into this lifetime. And sometimes we can just carry in that zealotry, that that need to feel like we are right in the way that we think. You get what I'm saying? And Gemini is all about sharing ideas and not being closed-minded, and also being open to two-sided conversations instead of a one-sided conversation, which is a philosopher. You get what I'm saying? It's two sides. It's the twins. So this is part of the North Node, your soul's path, right? Let's keep it pushing. We have trying to be the jack of all trades. So, like I said, this goes along with not setting roots. Gemini energy is all about the first steps of mastery as well. So it's key for you to focus in your energy, because this is going to bring you the greatest reward. And also focus in how you communicate and how you think. You get what I'm saying? Because this is going to bring you the greatest reward. Definitely when it comes to rational thought. Okay? Biting off more than you can chew, so avoid that. Speaking without facts. So yeah, just so speaking out of your ass. I don't mean to offend anybody, but I feel like we all have the potential to speak out of our ass. We all have mouths. So make sure that when you speak, you definitely speak with rational facts. It's not just focusing on what you think is going on, but more so about what actually is presented towards you logically. Same thing with going forward in ventures. Being overly theoretical or philosophical. That's what I mentioned already. Arrogance. So yeah, being arrogant, hedonism, being overly loose about, this is about being more so rational about the steps that you take and the things that you do in this lifetime. Y'all get where I'm going. But all of these things are kind of repeating the same core energy, right? And greed. So avoid greed too. You get what I'm saying? Sagittarius rules expansion. So it's all about getting more and more and more and more and more. You have to be able to, be okay with playful exploration. Stop being so focused on, if you have a Sagittarius South Node, we all get caught up in the energy, but don't be focused on just gaining, you get what I'm saying, or hoarding knowledge. Overwhelming yourself for options, boorish, opinionated behavior. Okay, we all get that. Okay, so let's get into what we need to focus on, all right? Because that's the more important thing. So we need to learn how to settle down and gain a common sense perspective as a Gemini North Node when it comes to how to operate in this lifetime. Facts instead of philosophy. Travel. Be open to travel. You get what I'm saying? But sometimes you might have to travel more domestically than internationally when it comes to the Gemini North Node. Just be aware of that. Speaking, communications. Anything involving speaking and communications is along the lines of your North Node. Just as long as it's a dialogue and not a one-sided communication. Okay? Interpersonal communication. So bonding with people on a personal level. Active listening. So instead of speaking, learning how to listen. That's actually a skill. And this is going to be gifted to you through the Gemini North Node. This also says mirroring. So learning how to mirror someone else's energy or mirror something that you see in front of you. It's the twin energies. And this card had popped out for y'all just off the bat, which is two hands coming together, and it says union. So bringing both parts of yourself, your masculine and feminine energies to Gemini together is definitely going to activate your Gemini North Node. community activism. So getting involved into a small group or community, definitely. And that's where you're going to find some of your gifts. Light is going to be shed, definitely, in regards to that. I am feeling too, for some of my Gemini North nodes, you have something in regards to your magnetism. There's like, because I'm getting two poles here. And then this is you, right? So I feel like you can, well, this is okay, I'm getting what this is. So this is alluding to the South Node and the North Node. I feel like you're leaning more towards your North Node here. You're still gripping onto the South Node here. So what this is saying is that more things are going to be revealed to you, so be aware of that. This is going to be a bit of a challenge for you to get past this and take a leap, but you are going to land on solid ground. And there is going to be a bit of a waiting period here, or it's going to be a challenge, because your North Node is meant to challenge you. It's your most uncomfortable position here. I'm being called to say this right now, but I feel like once you take the leap, it's going to be a lot easier. You get what I'm saying? A few bumps in the road, but you're going to get where you need to go, instead of just being in a stagnant position. If that's what you were experiencing, that's just what I was feeling, and that's for a very peculiar Gemini, a North Node here. Not Gemini, but Gemini North Node. Possibly if you're a Gemini tuning in, I mean, maybe that's your message that I was getting. Okay. We also have doing things one thing at a time, focusing your energy. Again, focusing your energy. Partnerships, dynamic duos, local activities, and hobbies. So this is all about, you get what I'm saying, exercising the different faculties of the mind and really doing it from a practical standpoint. All right, what's rational? What is aligned with reason? And not just so much dreamy type of energy. You get what I'm saying? Kind of getting away from that philosophical or theoretical, if I do this, then, you get what I'm saying, unless it's science backed behind it. I feel like in this lifetime, for a Gemini North Node, you learn to be a speaker of facts, a truth speaker, in whatever capacity that may come into. And I feel like both of these cards here are like mirroring two energies coming together. So I definitely feel like you're meant to partner up with someone who mirrors your energy, definitely in this lifetime. And that's going to bring in some blessings that you might not even see coming. This is going to bring you into divine union, complete alignment. These are all of the chakras together in complete alignment. And this is an activation of potential here. Okay. So let's just pull a couple cards and we're gonna end it here. Okay, we're gonna see how can we activate the best or the highest potential of the Gemini North Node. Again, look where it's placed in your chart. Wow. Wow, that is powerful right there. Okay, so I'm gonna sit that there. I'm gonna get to this. Okay, what is any potential blockages here? All right. Okay, so first of all, this is how we can activate the highest potential of Gemini North Node. I really do hope most people got to this point of the reading, because this shit's about to get really deep, okay? So we have the Magician card, which is the Hermes energy, and we have the High Priestess card. So just straight off the bat, Gemini is the third house. Gemini is ruled by Mercury, okay? Mercury is the master and creator of the word, and also of manifestation, and also of magic, okay? So I feel like some of you guys have very powerful hidden magical gifts that are at your disposal here, that you can reach up and that you can grab as above, so below type energy, right? And this is in your DNA. This is how I know this is in regards to your North Node here with the High Priestess. So this is your calling. So Gemini also rules the hands. So some of my you could be divinators. You could be into divination. You could be into card reading. You could be into writing, maybe writing scripture, writing spells, writing creating art, something like that, because all of that is magic at the end of the day. And I feel like if you speak about this, or if you get into these aspects of your being, right, it's going to activate your Gemini North Node, and you're going to be able to step into either one of these energies, right? The Magician or the High Priestess, whatever energy you prefer. I feel like these are both the same person. So you're both of these energies, Magician and a High Priestess at the same time, manifesting whatever that you want or like in this lifetime, just simply from speaking or writing it down. Burning a candle, white candle. And that's for a particular group of my Geminis. But I just feel like it's saying that you have the potential to be this energy, this archetype here. I feel like you can manifest yourself into that. I feel like if this is a blockage here, you might have some childhood wounds here. We have the Six of Cups. So that's relating to the past. That's also relating to your dreams and aspirations from childhood. Then we have the Eight of Swords, which is feeling bound, trapped, and locked. But it's not really. It's just overthinking the situation, right? And feeling like you need help. Or feeling like you need somebody to rescue you in a situation, right? But I don't feel like that's really the case. I feel like this was meant. It's like divine timing here with the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. Everything has its time. And your North Node activates when you turn 28 to 35. Or that's the common consensus, your Saturn return, etc. But basically, you're pushed into your North Node. And you can manifest yourself out of this position here. How can we manifest? How could Gemini manifest themselves out of this state of? See, your magic wand. So I feel like just straight off the bat, some of you are meant to teach magic or teach how to write spell work or teach or create with your hands, wands, or I don't know why I'm getting all of this mystical energy, even though I'm speaking about like active and practicality and stuff like that. So maybe it's learning the mechanics, the science behind magic, or the science behind the occult. You get what I'm saying? You have to place it where it applies. But your North Node is just simply speaking and having fact behind what you speak about, even if it's magic. Okay, cool. I like that. But I feel like there's going to be a new opportunity or new outlook, new passion that's revived within you. Definitely there's going to be a divine hand that reaches in you and pulls it out here. I feel like you prayed for this and you're going to gain the healing that you need here. Because you're just steeped, look, it's steeped in confusion, feeling stabbed in the back, dealing with all of this behavior, having a budget, money, not feeling like you have enough. It's all possibly because you've been living along the areas of your South Node. If you feel like there's a blockage, if that's not the case, then what you can do is definitely look into deeper. Don't just listen to me, but look into deeper how to unblock yourself spiritually. I would say get yourself some spiritual tools, Palo Santo, sage, specifically white sage. Get some, if you can, get you some frankincense incense, some myrrh incense, some dragon's blood incense. Make sure that you have apple cider vinegar in your cabinet. Make sure that you have lemon juice in your cabinet. Make sure that you have Himalayan pink salt. Now, a combination of such can be used to help you when it comes to feeling spiritually blocked. If you need to usher in this new energy, or feel like you need if you want to shed this old energy because you feel blocked or trapped or imprisoned here. So I'm just feeling the need to say that for whoever needs that. But I do feel like the scales are going to be balancing out for you, Gemini North Node, once you start to walk in your power and actually step into your spiritual purpose here. Remember the ones you were leaning more towards? Yeah. Look, came back up. You see? The one you were leaning towards with commitment. Your spiritual calling here. And the will is going to shift. Because there's going to be a judgment call made. The speaker. The truth sayer. The person that calls out the truth. The Gemini North Node. Okay. So, I hope that you enjoyed this debut type of reading for you, Gemini North Node. I hope that this was helpful for you in some type of way. And yeah, definitely look into your North Node. Look at where it's placed. Look and see how this affects you. If it affects you. But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed it. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. This is Lucid Prophecy Tarot. All right, bye.